Okay, so again, it's a great pleasure for me to introduce Nezra Yanier, who's the founder of NoRILLA. As I mentioned earlier, Nezra is also one of our innovation fellows. She's a PhD student in the human-computer interaction. She's also one of the I-Core teams. She's participated in Remake Learning, and she'll talk about a new reality system to improve children's science learning. And I can assure you, after you see some of the videos of the kids really getting excited about some of the sciences that they're looking at, I think you'll like to go back to first grade again. So, Nezra.
Hi everyone, my name is Nezra Yanier and I'm founder and CEO of NoRILLA, which I've been developing as part of my PhD in human-computer interaction at CMU. And as Lenore mentioned, I'm also part of the Remake Learning Network. Why is the sky blue? How does a plane stay in the sky? Were you a child who kept asking such questions? Did you ever find the answers you were looking for? Or do you ever remember feeling like this when you were in school? Are you a teacher who's worried that it's getting even harder these days to keep kids focused in class with the emerging technologies? Or are you a parent who's worried that your children are getting more and more isolated from their physical environment as they get more and more attached to their screens? Yes, unfortunately, all of these worries are valid. Even though children are curious by nature, according to a recent study, 1/3 of them have lost interest in science by 4th grade. While another recent study has shown that actually a child's knowledge about their physical and social world is one of the most important predictors for their future science achievement. So what's the solution? Our solution is NoRILLA, a new mixed reality educational platform that brings together the advantages of physical and virtual worlds to improve children's science and inquiry learning in a more enjoyable and collaborative way. It is fun, it is engaging, it promotes discussion and turns kids into little scientists, and it truly creates deeper understanding. It uses our patent-pending technology and a specialized computer vision algorithm to provide personalized interactive feedback to children as they experiment and make discoveries in their everyday physical environment. So a pedagogically strong learning experience is added on top of real-world experimentation. So the first prototype we built was aimed to teach kids early physics principles of stability and balance and inquiry skills. So in this prototype, first the kids are asked to make a prediction about which of the towers that they place on the table will fall first. Then they can observe the results of their prediction with interactive feedback and guidance from a gorilla character in our system that helps them understand the underlying physics principles. We've been piloting our product in schools and museums, and here's a short video from our pilot to give you a better idea of how it actually works.
Because it is taller, because it has a thinner base, because it has more weight on top than bottom, because it is not
So what's
This is the best day of my life.
Okay, stop when the table shakes. Click shake.
Please! Please! No! All of my ideas are working! I have the bigger bases!
Nice. Did you like it?
Was fun.
A tower that's taller than your last tower and
I know when to stop saying
click
it.
shake.
I'm going to be a builder when I grow up because a lot of these didn't fall.
Nice.
Lauren, can I ask you?
Click shake when you're ready to see what happens.
This thing does not, and you're in 2nd grade, right? Is this the way that you learn with your teacher in the classroom, or is this different?
This is way different. We never do this.
You never do this?
This is extremely funner than school.
Why?
Baby, this is probably funner than Kahoot.
So So we've also been talking to many teachers and educators to validate that there's actually a need for this in the market. Many of the teachers that we talked to have told us that one of the biggest problems today is that as kids' attention spans are getting shorter, they feel like they have to compete with the Xbox, the Wii, and be super engaging for the kids to pay attention to them. They want to use technology in their classrooms, but they're also worried about their kids learning in isolation. So they said that they love that NoRILLA uses technology in such an engaging, communicative, and non-isolating way. Also, another problem that they brought up is that most of the teachers don't have a science background, so they don't feel comfortable teaching science, even though they really want to teach it. So one of them said, I'm not a scientist, but I love science and I love to teach science, but I feel like I'm limited by my own limitations in the science world. To have something like this that supports and backs up and lets the kids and myself all learn together is genius. So they also told us that it would be great to have a whole science curriculum around this to teach different content areas. So this is the first of many different educational modules of our platform that will teach children different STEM skills and improve their learning. Actually, our research with over 200 children so far has shown that our mixed reality system improves children's learning by 5 times compared to equivalent tablet or computer games, while also increasing their enjoyment. So for our business model, our goal is to start going into science and children's museums, and then enter the school, homeschooling, after-school programs, informal learning settings, and eventually also the consumer market, once leveraging the knowledge and visibility we have built. Our target market is a very big and dynamic one. There are approximately 270 children's museums only in the US, 36,000 private and charter schools, and 103,000 elementary schools. Also, the educational technology market is expected to grow to $8.3 billion by 2017. So in order to get into the education market, we plan to establish some partnerships. As a first step, we've partnered with the Children's Museum of Pittsburgh, and they have agreed to have an exhibit at their museum, as well as help in selling to other museums around the country. We've also partnered with Montour School District, where we have started piloting our product this year. And we also plan to establish partnerships with channels like Asset STEM Education, which already has existing networks with schools and informal learning settings around the country. So we bring together expertise from different domains and backgrounds, including technical, business, design, and education skills. My background is in physics, computer science, educational technologies, and I have also worked for 2 startups as well as NASA and Disney before. One of my advisors, Ken Katinger, has a lot of experience in developing widely deployed educational technologies, while my other advisor, Scott Hudson, is a world leader in innovative gadgets and interactive technologies. We've received several awards and funding opportunities to take our project forward. We've received the Mr. Rogers Scholarship, as well as Sprouts EdTech Refinery Grant, and the Innovation Fellowship from the Center of Innovation and Entrepreneurship. And we've also been part of the NSF I-Corps program and Project Olympus at CMU, which has been really instrumental. It's also been great to have the resources in Pittsburgh in EdTech, such as the Remake Learning Network. We recently had an event during the Remake Learning Days where we had the opportunity at Montour School District to present our product to many educators, teachers, and administrators coming from different districts and states. So in conclusion, our goal is to create a new educational system that improves children's STEM learning in a more enjoyable and collaborative way and prepare them for a better future. Please come and see me afterwards if you'd like to learn more. Thank you.